And oh, let me move that way. Wait. Why is this not? Should I go in the corner here?
Yeah.
Maybe that. What?
Can you lift the thing up?
Oh, wait. There we go. You think I do this for? You think I don't do this for a living?
Yeah.
All right, that'll do. We are a go. Hello. I am here for a very special interview with a very special person. Who am I joined with today?
I'm Jacob Savill.
And what do you do, Jacob?
Currently studying music and music technology at the Uni of Nottingham.
Very nice to hear. We're going to do a short intro, and we're just going to, basically just a few questions about music and what it means to you personally. So, what does music do that moves you?
Oh, it's playing with emotions, I suppose. I mean, like take from film music to the modern to popular music. Some of the best songs are all about emotion and connecting with audiences. And I've always just loved getting involved in that world of joy and sadness and love and hate. Yeah.
Okay, next question. How would you view music's culture and how would you view music's cultural impact on Gen Z?
It's bigger than people think because obviously not everyone is musical as others in terms of some people don't listen to music as much, some people don't play music, others do. But then if you take even just like in the car you might have the radio on, even say using an oven or in your kitchen there's speakers and things, and in a sense every sound we hear is music. I mean, even the train going past outside my room, that's a form of nature's music, so we don't realise it, but it's constantly just sort of chipping away at our lives, I suppose.
That's a pretty good answer, to be fair.
Thank you.
And what's an album that you would say inspires you the most? What's that album that just like you heard it for the first time and you just kept going back to it constantly and it just like you understood it and you felt like it understood you? What is that album for you?
Oh, there's so much choice. I think the first pure album that I would completely listen to was Ed Sheeran's Divide. It was around 2015, somewhere around there.
It was somewhere between 2015 and 17.
Yeah.
I can't put like I want to say like this is very like simple, but like 2016. That makes no sense because it's like in the middle, but I think it might be 2017.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing it like a Christmas like musical of like Cinderella.
Yeah.
So I think it might have been 2017, and that was in like when I was in year 6, and I started year 6 in 2017. So I think it was. That makes sense in my head.
Yeah.
But Ed Sheeran Divide, why would you say that?
Well, for one, I think I listened to one or two Ed Sheeran songs before that from previous albums. Like Lego House is probably still my favourite of his. But I just remember we had the CD, had it on in the car, and I just remember listening to each song. First of all, I really like his musical style, very acoustic and very, very heartfelt. And also just some of the themes, obviously it's the classic themes of love and heartbreak, which is great to connect to, but specifically there's one of the tracks, Bibi Afri Yeye, which is an African dialect which means all will be well. And I think I love that sort of mindset, because that's a mindset I almost have to life. I'm very much an optimist, and like whatever happens I'm like, well, it's all going to be okay. It's just part of the ride. So that song particularly, with the rest of the album as well, yeah. Just as a 9-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy learning about the ways of life, it's just a really good album to connect to.
That's a very That's very interesting. I wouldn't have expected. Like, I asked these questions to like loads of people, like not even just for like interviews and documentaries and stuff, but like just in general. And I don't think many of them would have said. You like really put like a different spin on Ed Sheeran music, and I know people clown him a lot recently, and I'm like, he still like I don't like all of his music. I think that some of the stuff where he's like sort of, it's like, do you remember like in like 2019 when he was like basically like trying to be like a rapper? And like it was like what was it, number 6 collaborations?
Yeah.
That was like such a weird time because like Justin Bieber did it as well, where like he released like an album basically trying to be like a rapper. Like he had a bunch of rap features on there, and it was like, what is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas, or whatever? What they said. But like, that was like such a weird time. But like Ed Sheeran still has some really good songs, and Divide from what I can remember was like a really like it had some of his biggest songs on there. Like at least like from what I remember, they had some of his like biggest songs. But yeah, Divide is the album that connects to you the most. That is a pretty good response.
Say so.
We're going to move on to some more sort of niche questions in a minute, and it sort of ties into the last question slightly. But what songs make you feel a sense of nostalgia?
I mean, I already slightly mentioned Lego House because that's one of the first Ed Sheeran songs I heard. But also because I growing up in a church and various youth groups. There's a few songs that when I hear just catch me right back to my childhood days. Things like there's a faith as small as a mustard seed and trust in the Lord with all your heart. Very good like action-y songs for kids to get involved in. So not songs that many people will probably know, but for me, that's childhood.
One thing that just on the like sort of religious theme, I remember I heard "Don't Mind Me" by Quedeca, and in that, at the end, there's like a little like sample of "It Is Well With My Soul," and that's like one of my like favorite. Like hearing that in there and like the version of it, the specific version, it was like oh my days. Like I love this song even more. Like I've heard it, hearing it like on its own and hearing it in the context of the song, it was like that song. It was like oh my days. Like this song has just become like one of my new favourite gospel songs. But yeah, that's a very, I like that answer. That's a very cool answer. Why do you think that these songs in particular make you feel nostalgic? I guess this is kind of the same as the last song. That's that question actually. But yeah, why do you think these songs in particular make you feel nostalgic?
Well, I suppose it's just I mean, if you go to the definition of the word, it's like the feeling of remembering your past in a special way. There's a word that my GCSE English teacher taught us called halcyon, where like you put it in context of the halcyon days, you look back on them with sort of like jeweled glasses and you see them just as the best days of your life, even though they might not have been the best days of your life, but because it has happened and you can remember that, it just makes it so special. So with those songs, I think it's just remembering when life was simpler and there weren't as many things to think about.
Like when days were so simple, you'd wake up, just play with toys, watch television, go to bed. I'd kill for that nowadays. What sort of memories, I guess you've got sort of answered this in the, these all questions all kind of link in with each other, but what sort of memories spring to mind when hearing songs like these? Are they sort of, like you sort of touched on, what sort of like memories of childhood, memories of sort of like a specific place? Yeah, basically what springs to mind when hearing these songs, if anything?
I mean, when you say place there, I mean, a lot of those are very fondly in the church hall. So this is in my church, there's the main service room, what I could call it, and then we have the hall sort of adjacent with the kitchen. And that's where the youth clubs were taking place. It's a very, very standard, just rectangular room. We're just surrounded by other kids and singing those songs. I suppose, yeah. And in a sense as well, with some of those, that's like my origin to coming to faith. So it does have a meaning in that sort of thing that comes to mind of without these, where would I be now? Because that's just the getting those songs in my head, that's the baseline and the foundations of building the relationship with God that I have today.
Pretty good. We're going to move into sad songs now. We're going to talk about some sad songs. What makes a sad song impactful to you? Is it the lyricism? Is it the instrumental? Or is it something completely different? I guess this sort of touches on the nostalgia thing. It all links back in. But yeah, what makes a sad song impactful to you? What does that?
Well, first of all, obviously lyrics are very important because obviously you can't have a sad song without sad lyrics.
Yeah.
So yeah, and lyrics like that, it's obviously flowing and intertwining with the music itself, and the lyrics just being sung at the right moment, and it's words that also then connect with the audience as well. But deeper than that, like one of my main areas of my love for music is the harmony and the chords. I love having. I mean, I'm singing in various uni choirs at the moment. And there's a songwriter, so the thing I focus on a lot is what interesting chords can I put in, because chord sequences and progressions can have so much impact on the mood and emotion of a piece. One of my favourite chords is the minor fourth chord, which is used in so many pieces. Like John Williams uses it in film music, like Leia's theme from Star Wars.
John Williams.
Yeah,
John Williams is
amazing. Yeah, and so many of the pop songs about heartbreak, more often than not, might have that chord in, and you can often hear when that chord comes in because it just really pulls up the heartstrings.
Yeah. And final question: what are some of your personal favourite sad songs? What are those that you sort of? Maybe they could be. Maybe they don't have to be ones that you go back to often. I mean, I don't know how often you are sad, but like, what sad songs have you heard that just are like you think they express they express the message that they're trying to get across the best? What are those sort of sad songs for you?
Oh, tricky questions. I can't quite pinpoint a favourite because again, so much choice.
Yeah.
But I do know in primary school I performed with two others. "You Are the Reason" by Callum Scott.
Oh yes.
Which is a lovely piano piece as well, and the other two were duetting it, and I was on the piano. And I remember just playing it. First of all, it has that minor fourth chord I just talked about in it, and when that moment comes in, it's just really beautiful. But then when their harmony linked together, in the lyrics is "I want you to see, you are the reason." Just that moment is just really, it's just an amazing moment of just music coming full circle. It's like when I think of like sad music and emotional music, that's one of the ones that does spring to mind first. And the other one, actually, again, going back to Ed Sheeran in that Divide album, "Supermarket Flowers." It's just such a heart-wrenching song about him losing his grandma, and it's done so amazingly in the lack of instrumentation, with most of it being just purely high-end piano.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I've cried to that once or twice, and I remember Ed Sheeran performed that at a recent concert spontaneously at request. He just sang that with one of his team playing the piano, and he teared up as well. And you can just, it's one of those songs you can feel the emotion being poured out.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you so much for your time, Jacob.
You're very welcome.
It's been absolutely fantastic. Sign out for the gang. This is a little cooler thing I like to do, but sign out for the gang.
This is Jacob Savill signing out for now.
We'll see you in a bit. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Kiss, kiss. Smashed it, mate.
Amazing. So I should put my phone on silent. But
yeah, that's
too bad.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, that was.
And I've been